Hello, I'm EnterElysium. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. We're playing as the Global Defense Council, Anarchist Spain, and we are at war with North America. We didn't start the war, they did. But it's really hurting, actually. Enemy bombing is really hurting us. And that is not nice. In fact, let's just unpause for a second. There we go. They are not bombing here. They aren't bombing here. They are, however, bombing here. I'm pretty sure it's the nukes that are a problem, though. Right. Fighter wings. Let us increase the number of fighters over Southeast Asia, because I don't want them to continue that. That's really annoying. I would like them to stop. What I will do, though, is I'm actually just going to scrap South China Sea. We're not really making any headway. We're not getting any kills there. And that'll free up some jet fighters to protect here. We need to stop them bombing us. Not sure we're going to be able to here. I'd love to. But, you know, we're outnumbered massively. Like 10 to 1 there. Also, with outdated equipment we need to change. Close air support. Why do I have the interwar bomber here? Go away. Shoot. Close air support 3. Create a variant. We're going to go reliability full and range full. And then we're going to get rid of close air support. We're going to build that. Now, in between episodes, I've done a few things. I've updated kind of what we need in terms of production. Like, we need a lot more jet fighters. It's obvious that the air is going to be a problem. And when we face down the Axis, it's going to become even more of a problem. So I've updated the number we want there. I've also made sure we try and get more tanks in, more motorized, because we've been skimping on that a little bit, and we will need a lot. They will die quite a lot in the fighting coming up. Artillery and advanced artillery, I've gone for both on the basis of we're probably going to start rotating this in. And then at the end, I've got this infantry equipment, which is effectively like a blocker. Like, if we fill up and we actually start producing naval bombers, because right now they're eating the dead factories, it'll go into infantry equipment, and then if we take dead factories, that'll affect the infantry equipment. I hope that makes sense. Right. That said, there was one last... Well, two things I did. One thing, I reordered our construction, because it turns out that while we're building a load of ports over here, that wasn't our supply issue. The supply issue was the ports at the other end, which is apparently in Friesland. So I've built a few ports in Friesland. And then I told Puerto Rico, have a radar tower. It will incredibly help with our attacking fights over here. And then build me a whole load more military factories, because we need them. I don't think we're going to be able to do a sustainable war on a land front without actually having more stuff. Especially against the United States, but particularly against the Axis, if they actually finally take the Union of Britain. They haven't for ages, but it could happen any moment, and when it happens, it'll happen quick. And I think the only other thing is the fact that I have done some naval changes. So we need to get, obviously, naval control of here to be able to do this invasion. I've put a small unit of anti-submarine forces here, because, hey, we actually have convoys going in out here. We might as well defend it. Makes sense. But also, I believe we need to rename you. I'm just going to rename you Main Fleet. There we go. Also, FYI, I hate the naval UI, and part of the reason is, look at this. That's the fleet priority button. Look at the army. The fleet priority button is in settings. You know, do rename, you can do the disband, you can do the priority. Really obvious, you know, priority stuff. This, you just click it. It's completely different from army. The UI needs to be consistent. Anyway, what I've done is I have reinforced with the sitting light cruisers and destroyers our main fleet. Here, they should be coming over soon. Yeah, they're merging. But I've also noticed the main fleet only has light cruisers and destroyers. I took out all the slow-moving ships, which means I took out the battleships, I took out the heavy cruisers, I took out a couple of old light cruisers, I think, as well. And I also took out a load of submarines. In fact, I wonder where they are. Is it you? Here we go. Because, if you look at these, 18 knots. Less than 30 knots, which is actually okay. Maybe we could rotate you in. Maybe. 28 knots. 27.2. That's a bit low. Submarines, less than 20 knots. We need speed to be able to catch the American fleet. But I don't mind you three. I'm actually going to create a new task force from you. Select you. Move you over to here. And then group you up as well. Right. And when you get the reinforcements, you should be good. What we're going to do with you is your job is going to be... what are you active in currently? I can't really tell. It's really hard to tell what you're currently active in. No, don't do that. Convoy escort. Just going to randomly click regions with shift until we get all of them. There we go. Why are you moving to naval base down here? This is the one that keeps getting nuked. No, stay here. Now you put you on convoy escort, and we're going to just focus on the Caribbean Sea for now. And let's see. I think we might be able to take the American fleet with the amount of torpedoes we have, but it's a little bit uncertain. So go patrol. And then have a look around. Like, there's definitely an enemy fleet here. There's loads of destroyers running around trying to shoot down my ships. If we can take them out... Right, speed 3. They're not particularly good at locating the enemy, it turns out. Like, hi, there's enemies right here. But to be able to catch the enemy, we need to be going fast. Again, come on, catch the submarines. Hello. 4 carriers, 2 battleships, 2 heavy cruisers. Although we did just sink a heavy cruiser. Doing good work. It's going to be tough for you to actually find the enemy, but when you do, you'll do a pretty good job of it. Low max speed. Why do we have a low max speed? It's telling us that the max speed is too low, and that's what I was trying to avoid. Yeah, it's 28 knots. That shouldn't be the worst. These old destroyers are still pretty fast. Yeah, I guess maybe it's too low. Fuel isn't great right now. Again, America's trying to invade. Failing, which is good for us.
Seguimos avanzando.
Submarines keep finding enemies. Well, the enemies keep finding the submarines more precisely, but... Run the fleet with them? Our naval superiority isn't actually enough. We need 50% naval superiority. This isn't enough to even leave the Caribbean, let alone worry about these areas. So our attack on the United States is not looking particularly healthy right now. We need naval superiority to do that. Our naval supremacy over here is 4.2, so not the best. Yeah, the Americans are running around there as well. I'm going to give them options if they want to run around in these 2 areas. Okay, and pause. Go to speed 4. Oh, hello. They lost him. Come on. Give me something. When they find a fleet, they'll probably do a really good job, but until then... just stick with the subs, mate. Maybe I should put you on convoy rating. Oh, hello! We're joining the battle. We have joined the battle! Perfect. We killed a destroyer. Now, of course, most of our destroyers are focused around torpedoes, which is, you know, anti-big ship, not anti-screen, but we do have a lot of our general purpose ones which are anti-screen. We probably need to up that percentage, but... still, we're taking names. That's 10 destroyers down. Was that the entire fleet? All 12 destroyers. Okay, good job. Took you a while to get started, but good job. Naval superiority hasn't changed, though. Fuel has, in a bad way. Can we trade for more fuel? Hi, I'd like to discuss the fuel negotiations. That's less fuel. Right, we'll give you 5 factories. We'll give you 4 factories. It's going up. Not very fast, though. Oh, actually, that's better. Still not great. I want that, like, a lot higher. I want that above 1 million, easily. Alright, well, you keep searching for the enemy. If you find the carriers, I'd love to know. Why have we got no one doing convoy escorting over there? I thought I allocated someone to do that. Could have sworn we have someone allocated to do that. So that's all our ships, which is fine. Oh, right, you're repairing. Okay. Fair enough. We could probably do with allocating more to repair. Let's allocate 10 to repairs. Maybe not 10. Maybe like 7. We're only using 4 of them right now, but when the big fleet comes in, we'll want that. Okay. Please tell me we're getting somewhere on the naval superiority. Nope. They're getting 7% from the air, which we can't even remotely really touch. Do we have any spare jets? I'm going to assume no. Hell no. 2.3k down. Hello. We found another fleet. Killed a light cruiser, 11 destroyers. I'm hoping this means they'll actually, like, bring out their fleet to face us. Oh, they brought out their fleet to face the submarines, and it is not looking good for them. Although they are starting to get away. Only got 5 destroyers there. But that's the route I like to see. You know, it's going the right way. We're above 40%. Right. This 8. I don't know what this 8 was actually intended for. I guess we'll send you to... I know. We'll send half of you to support this line, because that's actually quite an important line. And the other half Yeah, let's reinforce these guys.
Adelante!
You're at 6, okay. Because that is basically a huge amount of oil that we need. I can't afford to lose that. And then that 50 is going to go over to Indonesia. Okay. Seems good to me. Well, hello. There's a lot of destroyers you got there. Is our fleet busy? Because they could really do with heading down there. Yeah, they're busy hunting. Oh, hello. That is a carrier group. Oh, we're on. Okay. They have 6 battleships, 4 heavy cruisers, 13 lights, and 42 destroyers, and 4 carriers, 2 of which are immediately leaving, including the pride of the fleet. We might be a little bit outgunned by this one. We do have a better screen force. If we can take down their screen force, because big guns are pretty terrible against screening. If our screen force can take down theirs, our torpedoes will get through and wreck face. Okay, they brought in more. A lot more. Okay, this is going to come down to that screen. Yeah, our heavy cruisers are getting hit. They're big targets for their big ships. Alright, we're down destroyer for destroyer. That's not a trade I like. We can't afford to replace them as quickly as they can. 1 for 2. 2 for 3. No, I was looking for 1 for 3 there. Heavy cruiser retreating, probably going to die. Same for that one. Again, they're old versions. I don't mind them dying. Saves time to repair them. Go speed 3. 2 for 4. Their carriers are retreating. 2 for 6. Better. 3 for 7. Sadly, they did get away. What did that result in? Where is the dialogue? There we go. 3 destroyers for 11 and a light cruiser. That's actually positive for us. Although you two should really repair. I'm going to do automatic split off. And allow people to go and repair by themselves. So we'll constantly have presence here. It will make us weaker, but... right, what do I want to grab in terms of tech? Improved rockets is pretty tempting. Gives a buff to our rocketry. Fuel, also pretty tempting. Yeah, that buff will actually really help out. Are you going to find them or not? No. Okay. Damn. However, in 85 days, we'll get a new radar, which will be very helpful. Naval superiority's dived massively here. Again, it's finding the enemy fleet. Oof, we actually went like fully red for a second there. Hello. 4 times speed. What's that fleet doing? I think it's supporting a naval invasion. Which, in theory, makes it really easy to find, because it's just sitting there, right? Formation flying. Grab, hunt, and destroy. Kind of wish I'd gone S priority now. Come on, you've got to be able to find them. They're sitting right there.
Where could they be?
That's a point in naval invasion, dude. Go get them. Aha! You found them. Well, okay, the submarines found them, and then you joined in. Oh, hello. 6 battleships on their side. Not that's the scariest thing they got. Right, that screen is getting thin. Like, look at the amount of torpedo damage we have. No heavy guns. Our light guns outgun them. Their heavy guns are going to be very iffy against us. Yeah, I reckon our chances here are pretty good. Again, their screen is still intact, making it very hard to get anything through. 1 for 5. One for 6. I mean, I'll take a 1 for 6. Sure. Not really the decisive action I was hoping for, and the naval superiority is massively in their favor. I think that was like an extra fleet they brought in. Yeah, it's gone completely red now. We're not moving anyone out of here. We'll move temporarily into the Domera Plains, because there are enemies operating here. It's just a small, like, you know, anti-submarine force. I'll happily take them out if we can. Hello. We did actually catch him. Doing good work. A few did get away. Well, that's 21 destroyers. I'm actually going to tell you to turn off automatic split off. Because I kind of want you to go and repair. Can I force you to go repair? Repair now. There we go. Because that fleet got so small, it could be hurt. Oh, we killed it. The destroyer was killed on our side because it split off. Yeah, that's the problem. Right, which reminds me... we can up this. We do need better healing. Our ships need to be repaired much, much more quickly. We're actually going to grab... we've got a lot of naval experience. Damage control. Less chance to receive critical hits. That tends to be what kills at least your bigger ships. So... Wild Ace. Sweet. And yeah, there's a lot of queuing going on here. Temporarily, we could put like 30. Alright, we did the Scythe for Great Hungary. I'll come back to that in a moment. New Cipher. We've done Canada, we've done Mexico. Manchuk, no, why not? Sure. Fuel's going really nicely now. Mostly because our fleet's in port. Oof. Heavy fires. Right. I'm going to reduce you down to like 20 again, and I'll just let you do your thing. Americans still wandering around there. I do reckon that we can whittle them down, but there's no way we're getting our invasions this episode. I was really hoping we could, but they've got that locked down. Whose job is it to guard this? Go repairing, okay. I'll give an extra few destroyers. Right. Our ships are coming back. Now, this is actually troubling, because they're actually going through an area that the enemy controlled. One of the reasons I probably shouldn't have done automatic split off. Luckily, it's pretty quick, so they are merging. Give you the reinforcements. I've actually got a load of subs sitting here. I really should deploy to somewhere. But I don't know where is getting, like, the biggest beating. Probably here. But it's only getting the odd convoy. You know what? I'll split you in half. Select. I'll merge you in. So you'll go up to 37. If you do end up meeting enemies like, you know, destroyers and stuff, then a couple of torpedoes might actually kill a few more. And that is a pretty big fleet there. Damn. 11? 12? 18? Hell, even the destroyers are running for it. 19. Wow, okay, yeah, definitely worth sending extra torpedoes your way. Right, meanwhile... where is our fleet? Yeah, a lot of you just split off. Still repairing. Dear God, there's so much repairing to be done. We did get into a few big battles, admittedly, and, you know, destroyers don't really have a way of defending themselves, so fair. Right. Do we need anyone here to actually have a leader? You're just holding. I would like to select the other theatre. Why do you have to click on the individual fleet? Why can't you just click on the theatre? You're all good. The mine layers don't need anyone. Yeah, let's look at the main armies. I think Indochina needs someone, at least here. Now, one other change I did make is I made this front line a Field-Marshal Frontline. So, new commander. Promote. Select, and we'll give you charismatic. You know what? Defensive doctrine. That line I don't really want moving. And then I don't think we can get any more commanders. I hate the escalating cost. Yeah, the American fleet is pretty beefy here. I still reckon we can get through their screen. Like, that screen is not 100%. That's 93, 94. Hell, our subs could do damage to them if we're lucky. I doubt it, but, you know, it's possible. going to go speed 5 for a little bit. I need to get that fleet repaired. And we'll actually have a quick look at our people. Right. Prepare collaboration government in Germany. In you go. In you go. Do the thing. When war with Germany happens, we want them to try and capitulate as fast as possible, so... I also am very tempted to turn Poland into like a little, you know, its own state. Because that way when they declare on me for Danzig, that'll be Poland they're attacking. And obviously I can get called in, but more importantly, they'll have their own army and everything. It won't be particularly strong, but they'll have a chance. Downside is we'll lose all the industry, which honestly isn't that great. And I haven't developed it because I know it's going to get taken, so releasing them might be a win. Right. You know what? I very rarely release countries. Occupied territory. Poland. Oh, I may not release or puppet nations. Okay. That's fair. I have to wait for the event to pop up for some reason. Okay. Like, the idea is that we don't release countries because we aren't even really a country. We're just, you know, a council drawn from everyone that tries to look after everyone's best interests. Like, obviously, everyone as an anarchist is free to do their own thing, but we're under threat from these big other governments. And so we need to band together at least a little bit, and that is, you know, the war effort we're doing. Right, how is the air going? We got it to yellow. That is trash. But over here, it's yellow. I love the fact we're flying, like, jets and stuff, etc., and they're flying... not great. They've got some Supermarine Spitfires, actually, it says. Right, night attack bonuses. Naval armor. I'm tempted by the arm-piercing medium shell. I'll get 5% attack and 5% pierce on our light cruisers. And we could also go light battery and start upgrading that. Yeah, go for that, and then we'll start on the other stuff. And the advanced radar will be done soon, which means we can upgrade. Right. Oof, that destroyer there is on 3%. Oh, pardon me. Alright, we've got the advanced radar. Yeah, we'll grab basic light battery. Now, this radar, we can actually do a few things. So, our production so far... this is going to get a little bit messy, but we want to produce... This is going to be the last torpedo destroyer, last torpedo destroyer, last torpedo destroyer. Because we're going to replace them. Last torpedo destroyer, we can make a new one. With, and I got to remember to change the number before I do anything, otherwise it will iterate it. For a start, making this a dual-purpose gun, it makes it a bit slower as a craft, but also it gives it anti-air, it gives it light attack and pierce. That'll help versus the other, destroyers. So I think that's a good call. We could go a bit more anti-air. I think it's probably worthwhile. Fire control system probably isn't worth it, just because of the look at the production cost. It's like an extra 10% production cost. I don't think it's worthwhile. What about the anti-air gun? You know what? Remove that as well. Not worth production cost. The radar, however, helps with our light attack, massive helps surface detection and sub-detection. We'll save you. And then, obviously, we're going to need to build you. So we're going to add 1, 2, 3 top destroyers. And all of you will be done in Lisbon. Then, who's next? Our submarine. Funnily enough, I have an idea here. We're going to make a new version of attack submarine. You might say, well, why? You just got new radar. Because, honestly, our snorkel right now, hey, our surface detection is, 9, etc. If we remove it, it goes up to 10. If we go radar, sure, like we get an extra surface visibility of 1, but, well, 1.2. But our detection goes up 18. We should be able to find enemies a lot quicker, and ideally kill them off a lot quicker. Putting radar on a sub is probably the right call, just because you are so sneaky already. I'm going to just check. Did I iterate the name? I think I did, but just to make sure. There we go. Save. And then obviously produce. And our subs are produced in Porto. Then, the anti-submarine destroyer doesn't run radar. General purpose cruisers do. 1, 2, 3... And then detection cruiser, 4. General purpose, 5. Okay. 6. Okay. So 5 general purpose and 1 detection. I might want to flip that and make it more detection. But either way, we'll start with the detection cruiser. So we'll iterate your name to 2. Your radar will go up to there. And then dual purpose secondary battery. Yes. Anti-air? Yes. Do we want to go fire controlled instead of sub-detection? Give us a bit more light attack. No, your purpose is to be a detection cruiser. As much as I would like to. What does fire control do for anti-air? That does a little bit. No, we need the detection. They're all about detection, even on subs. We're sticking with that. You slow down a little bit, but again, worthwhile. Yeah, no changes other than that. We're going to save you. And then I think we'll produce 2 of you. 1 in Lisbon, and 1 with the anti-submarine destroyers, because we need them. Then, general purpose. Hello, general purpose cruiser. Radar. Radar 4. Increases our attack a little bit. Increases our detection massively. And then I think we want to make you a dual purpose. Oh, are you a dual purpose already? You are. It just doesn't show the symbol. Okay. 35.5 knots. Again, pretty solid. I don't know if we want to change anything there. If we went medium... Sorry. If we went rapid fire, we'd bring it down to 34.1. We could do that. 34.1 isn't the worst. Yeah, let's do it. Let's actually increase the firepower. Although, I would like to do it like this because it makes it look prettier. It's all on the row. Yeah, significant increase to our light attack of 13.2. Done. And general purpose, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to add you all in Lisbon. Awesome. And yeah, I know we're making stuff that's out of date. We're only producing 1 of it. It's fine. Okay. Meanwhile, you're taking absolute age to do anything. I'm actually going to cancel the repair tasks. I'm just going to get everyone back together. Ah. And then repair. Right, there's only 7 here to repair with, and we're repairing all 7 of them, which is a shame. It's really annoying. Show me the repair queue. Why is it not moving? Like, there's no movement on this. This is what I was wondering about. Like, it should be saying, hey, you know, your ETA on being repaired. But I don't think you are. I'm going to manually move you over to here. Sorry, I forgot. I have to select you like that. Thank you. I don't know why they weren't repairing. I'm sure there's a reason, but the UI doesn't actually make it clear. Again, Naval UI is the worst. Improved rockets. Thank you very much. We'll grab the next one as well. And we've got firefighting drill. We could go for the next level. It'd be quicker if we had naval experience, which we don't have. You know what? Trade interdiction. We've already got the bonus for it. The other choice is like fleet in being, but I don't know if that's really a good call for us. Like, we'd use this tree, but everything else would be a bit meh. Give us a lot of destroyer advantages, though. This one, we get a lot of naval air, carrier, 1 for destroyer, carrier, submarines, lots of submarines. And then here, battle cruisers. Amusingly, trade interdiction is much more focused on big ships than fleeting being. Fleeting being actually gives you quite a few bonuses to, you know, destroyers and so on. Base strike. Somewhat reasonable, actually. But we have the 100% here. I think we'll just focus on trade interdiction and we'll go down this route, which does give us a whole lot of bonuses at this end. Okay, and like, also, are you back here doing the thing? Yes, okay, good. Naval supremacy is terrible. Right, merge the reinforcements in. There we go, we're repairing. How lovely. Oh no, they captured one of our agents. Damn it. Okay, new plan. We could just, like, let her die, but also she is pretty experienced. Prepare, rescue captured operative. Go. Oh, we took out 2 heavy cruisers. Lovely. Good job there. Right, who is doing the sortie over here? You're meant to only go up to 100. I'm actually going to probably want you to go much higher. Like, go to 500 if you can. Obviously, we don't have the numbers for that, but... Oh, and speaking of which, how are we doing over here? Green, but they're still flying. Hunt and destroy. Lovely. We'll grab combat unit destruction. And we don't need quite so many fighters here, so I'm going to save 200. They're not actually flying there anymore. Right. Main army group. What did you go for as your field marshal thing? Offensive doctrine? Yeah, I'd like to be able to go with that, but we might need someone defensively. Either way, new commander. You're in. Yes, you have a cavalry specialization. That's great. We're never going to use that. We sunk 2 battleships. Maybe our submarines are going to do this for us. Naval supremacy, 7.4%. These invasions are never happening. We might have been better off actually attacking from Spain. We will need control of the Caribbean anyway. It's not something we can really avoid. But still. We're looking at months on those big cruisers. We could just cut them loose. Don't technically need them. Either way, we can spend this time, bring ourselves up to speed. That's prepared, but we don't really have anyone to do it because we're doing the other one, so this might have to be cancelled. Have you been taking down any more, like, big ships? If you're taking down a carrier, I'll be impressed. Nope. Nope. Okay. Still, you know, doing good work. Who dares wins. Maybe they've moved the fleet out of here. Nope. I was hoping too much there. Really should deploy these subs, or they're not going to do anything. Honestly, I kind of think you've earned the right for more. Oh, hello. That screen is thin. Have already got the one carrier? Where's everything else? Oh, that battleship. Hello. Oh, there we go. Okay. Right, I'm going to assign you all my subs, because you've been doing good work. Frictional government of Socialist Burma, no. We captured a Canadian operative. Okay. Front of the fleet. Which is actually not retreating. They're making us retreat. Fair enough. My invasion plans are just sitting there. They're going to go to waste. And Germany's going to invade Britain at some point. Admittedly, I've been calling that for like, what, 4 episodes now? It's been a while. I still maintain it's going to happen. And they want to invade here? Okay. At least it's giving us a chance to do our construction work. You know, we've really wanted to get our construction much more advanced than it is. And this gives us a chance. Basic light battery. Cool. We will upgrade you. Not going to bother upgrading the ships until we get to all the way to the top. Yeah, 1.4 months in that case. And a load of them sitting here like they're not doing anything. Right. Arm-piercing cap shell, great. I think we will grab the next one, even though it does take up pretty much all of our naval experience. Because it's just a flat upgrade. It applies to everyone. I don't need to upgrade any ships to use it. Oh, hello. Naval supremacy 10%. It's gone up. Still nowhere near enough. We need 50. C'est la vie. Well, we'll let you do your thing there. Meanwhile, our fuel is up to 1.4. That's good. Might actually want to increase the number of fuel cells we got. Yeah, how many? Like, how much fuel does a fuel cell hold? Plus 100k. We're really talking about like adding another 10 then to like make an appreciable dent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, they're on the bottom of the list. But we're making headway. Hell, we might even want to build more civilian factories at this rate. It's been a while since I considered that. Yeah, we'll do it. 7 here. I want to build another 15. So 7, 8, 9, 12. Could build them there. That's very much on the front line. 15. Been a while. 1948 building civilian factories. Weird play, I know. Right, and that extra 50 is going over to Indochina, and who is you? Right, okay, 22. If there's like a submarine that's got in the middle of that, they are so dead, and I'll be very unhappy. Who do I want to work on next? Japanese China? Korea? Turkey, just in case. And we did Greater Hungary. Oh, okay. Amusingly, we're going to lose that in 9 days. We're going to be finished our other job in 11 days. We're going to be like just 2 days out on having the ability to do both missions. Oh, Britain's invaded again. That is not a port. You are probably going to die. Wish I had like a spy in Britain to be able to be like, hey, what's their manpower law? Probably bad. They are dying at a prestigious rate. Still took a convoy down. 2, actually. Well, at least while they're docked, we're building a lot more ships. That's an advantage. Why are you not getting repaired? Oh, these are ones in the French Caribbean, and for some reason we never repair in the French Caribbean? I'm not sure why we don't repair in the French Caribbean. Okay. Go to your region, go fight the enemy. You're going to be here forever.
Ah, we're repairing.
Are you really? This doesn't look like repairing. It also doesn't say why. I'm going to have to just... Frustratingly, I'm going to have to just move you. I'm going to have to micromanage our fleets, because I don't know why this is happening. We have something with supply. Oh, killed a battleship. Neat. Advanced rocket engine, that's our rockets filled out. Kind of tempted to jump on the jet bandwagon and go for like ahead of time jet stuff. Maybe even train like an army of Marines. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do Jet 2. It's going to take me over a year. Tell me where my patrol navy are. Over here? I want to get into like a fight. Like a good fight. We've come back. We're ready for round 2. A lot of people have got kills now. Good for our navy. I don't know if you can actually find the enemy in Deramara Plain. They're a lot faster. So I'm actually going to just move you out there. And I'm going to get you fighting the enemy's main navy. Alright, trade interdiction. Great. Again, we need navy to do this faster, but I kind of feel that we might as well just bite the bullet. Oh, no. Jet strategic bomber. Way ahead of time. Oh, whatever. Original government plan Bangladesh. Like, no, Bangladesh, stay. Wait, do we have naval control hit? We do. I wonder, could we get naval control on more? We need to put you on like 5 areas, so probably not going to work. Yeah. Put you on convoy escort? Immediately we've got enough, except for in the Caribbean. Caribbean's at 44. We're so close to being able to do that invasion. Do advanced battery. These are all like 52, 70 up there, 65 here. So close. Our air superiority is increasing. What? Damn. We have the benefit of the air superiority going on. Oh, now we are losing these areas a little bit. Oh, we have a combat going on? Oh, American subs. We did kill one of them at least. I'm wondering if we split you into 2 forces. We could even go further, but it seems risky. Yeah. We're not getting the naval supremacy we want. We got close. Unfortunately, the Caribbean is just way too contested. We'll grab battlefield support for air superiority plus 20%. Honestly, we could do multiple. I think those are like several you can get at the same time. Yeah, they're not optional. Like, sorry, they're not optional. They're not alternatives. You don't have to pick between them. You can get all of them. So, ground support 20%. Hell yeah. Got to burn off this air experience somehow. Like, we're not gonna have a new plane out for a year. Yeah. Convoy escort isn't doing it. We need to go back to patrol. And I'm going to group them back together for that. And we're going to focus on the Caribbean again, because that is the problem area. Right, more armor pierce, which is great. And we'll grab air doctrine, ground support. Neat. Right. We did our mission. We're going to have to send you back in. Start from the ground up. Annoyingly. We actually need chromium. Turkey, hi. I'm going to go ahead of time and just like import like 3 batches. Again, Romania is not fulfilling your contract. It was Venezuela. you will give me more. Great. Okay. Meanwhile... Where's the fleet when you need it? Come on. There's a giant enemy fleet here. Where are my dudes?
I'm looking for the enemy. They're around here somewhere.
Mate, they're doing a naval invasion. They're right next to it. It does shock me sometimes about how they can't find the enemy. Just shadow the submarines. They keep turning up. Free India, they're not ready yet. Look, the subs. They found them again. Oh no. We lose a load of war support because one of our aces got shot down. Damn it. Like, right here. Right here is a fight you can go to. When they find the enemy, it will be big. Speaking of the devil, heavy cruiser, 9 light cruisers, 11 destroyers. We do have control of the region. Ah, we found him again. Right, bring it. Those 2 carriers. If we can just get... The screen's still 100% efficiency, annoyingly. But if we can just get torpedoes through that screen... Ah! Yes, we got a carrier! The other one got away. No, we've got both of them! That's what I'm talking about. Taking down the screen, getting the torpedoes through. Beautiful. And I wonder if we can actually now do a naval invasion. I know this episode's going really, really long. But I really want to do a naval invasion. Hi, I would like to claim here, 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 and here. Oh, we also got a whole load over here. I didn't notice. And then go to convoy escort. And then split in 2. Not quite. A lot of 46%. 47%. 49%. We just need them all to flip 50 for just 1 second. We've got 3 out of 5. Oh, so close. We had 4 for a second. Again, still don't have the Caribbean. Four. Pretty solid 4, actually. The Caribbean is 1% away. Well, 1.9. 1.7. Ugh, down a bit. We're so close to being able to do this naval invasion. Come on. We're so close. Check on Britain. They're still doing their thing. And I got to keep a watch on this because the game won't tell me, you know, oh, your naval invasion's ready to go. Unless I literally say, naval invasion, go when you're ready. At which point, sure, they will, but I won't know when that is. And I won't be able to support them as best I could. I don't know if we're going to be able to flip them this way. We might need to take a few more fights. Pause! That's it! Oh, God. America actually has a fleet here, and it took on our anti-submarine forces and actually took out a whole load of destroyers. That's painful. But we have the run of the place. We're going to launch the offensive. Go, 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 go. The invasion is on. Whether we'll actually manage it is a completely different question. Yeah, these invasion steps are making progress. Our naval aircraft are doing a great job, though. Okay, they're on their way. And unfortunately, I'm going to tease you here, and I'm going to call it the end of the episode. We're over now on this episode, so, you know, I think that's a bit fair. But next episode, our invasion is literally en route. We'll see if we can take any land whatsoever, and double check on Britain. Britain is still standing. Okay. Here's my worst fear. We get a foothold, but it's a difficult foothold. It's going to take us a long time to push, and, you know, it's totally possible for the United States. When that happens, Britain falls, the Axis declares war on us, and suddenly we're stuck on two fronts. We'll probably have to abandon America just to be able to hold against the Axis. Unless we can whip up a lot more equipment, which I don't think we can. Like, hell, even our infantry equipment's 31. That needs to be well over 50k, preferably over 100k. Artillery, not good. Medium tanks, not great either. Jet fighters is still pretty low. Hopefully the new batch of construction will help. Actually going to demote you. Aren't that important? Yeah. Everything else there seems acceptable. I've been EnterElysium. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you have, like, and not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Next episode, we'll see what happens. Until next time, like, subscribe, comment down below, and stay shiny.